What's good, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza 5 for today's video. I'm going to try some tunes that you guys have sent me, as per usual, on the Discord. If you guys want to send stuff over for me to try and use in future videos, all you have to do is just go to the link tree down in the description box and yeah, join the Discord. You can send tunes over for me to try in future videos. Or you can just go down there and you can follow me on other social medias. And while you're down there, you can also subscribe. Regardless. Yeah, I've had a bunch of people since the last time send over some tunes for me to try, so let's give them a shot. Let's see. They can either be good tunes or bad tunes. I don't know, but we'll have to see. I have two of them already picked for today's video. I want to try this one first because I feel like I'm going to get through it a little bit quicker. And then the second tune, which is further up on this list, I'm going to try and do last. Anyway, this one is an interesting one because it's the one that you'll see in the title and the thumbnail because it's just the funniest one. It's the Bronco, but it's a drift build. It's just such a strange car. So if I go over to Ford, I think it's a Ford, right? It should be. Yeah, there it is. There's the Bronco. It's just not supposed to be a drift car whatsoever, but someone's turned this thing into a drift car. But it would be kind of fun just to try it out. As you guys know on the channel, I love trying all sorts of weird and awkward drift builds. It just makes the game fun if you're doing builds on cars that shouldn't be the way they're supposed to be. Oh god. How can you like do a drift build on this thing? I don't think you can have drift suspension on it, so I don't know how you've done this, but let's try it out anyway. 1 6 7 2 4 6 0 5 8. Of course you guys can try it for yourselves. Silly boy drift, there you go. Yeah, it's got rally suspension. It definitely doesn't have drift suspension. Still off-road, tire compound. I don't think you can change those, I guess. And it's still all-wheel drive, but it's got a silly amount of power. Okay. It's lighter and it's got a lot more power. Okay, this could be good. It's gonna be very good. This could be an interesting one. Not every car that has okay. Ooh. It's already quite sketchy. This guy says you need to kind of rewire your brain to drive this thing, so we'll see. I'll bring it down the mountain pass because then you can kind of see what it's like for a bunch of different types of corners. Oh my god. His comment was the number 25 Bronco drift build is sillier than buying a horse and naming it Dave. You might have to rewire your brain a bit to get the best out of it, though. It doesn't work the best in the wet. Fair enough. It's a good thing we're in a dry season, I think. Okay, you can send it at big angle. I'll still save it. Interesting. I need to turn some steering on. I already noticed I wasn't having it on. Also, for people asking why am I not... I feel like I could just do this and it's fine going off-road with it. For people that I know inevitably are going to ask why am I not using the drift cam, whenever I'm doing any sort of like all-wheel drifting or like point drifting and stuff like that, I never play with drift cam on. You're more accurate without it on. That's how I feel. If you're drifting just for style, just for fun, then yeah, I definitely would put it on. But right now, I think I'm going to try and use this thing to get a lot of points. At least get used to it before I get a lot of points. Because yeah, he is right. You have to kind of rewire your brain. The amount of power that you put down and just the way you send this thing into corners is just a tad bit different. It's still actually very easy to drive. Yeah, the transition is crazy on it. Transition's a little weird. Because this thing will bite back and it'll just jump into the other direction very, very quickly, so... It's got that, like, snap-back oversteer. It's pretty extreme. So, I kind of have to be very careful with that. Apart from that, pretty easy to drive, like most cars in this game. Not really that difficult or that much of a challenge. Obviously, we're not even on the correct tire compound if I want to try to do like proper point drifting. Not only that, but we also don't have drift suspension, so it's all just a little bit iffy, but I could probably get it to work out really nicely. Oh god, I sent it in too hard. Alright, yep, just... sending it just randomly off-road is also very funny. Because this thing just grips up and comes back onto the road again instantly. It's not like other cars where if you go off-road, it's kind of like they don't have the grip to go back on. Especially if you were driving with like a normal car with like the drag tires. Or snow tires even. You just won't have the same grip off-road. Whereas this thing is already on like the off-road tires. What a strange drift car, man. Oh, that was clean. Apart from smacking into everything afterwards. It was quite clean. Oh my god. Yo, this thing's fun. I don't even care. I don't care about points or anything like that. This is what this game is about, boys. Building silly cars and going fast. Oh, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Okay. Weird. I think this can easily do a 1.1 mil. I know 1.1 mil isn't really that difficult to get. It's just... it's such a weird build where like getting 1.1 mil is just not something that I'd expect this thing to get. I don't think I'm gonna do it with this run though. Oh god, my driving's not great. Oh my god. Why am I sending it so hard? Like I said, the transition is just mental. You kind of have to be very careful. More angle, more. Let's go down to third. See what I mean? The snapback oversteer is mad, man. It just pushes you so far. Like that angle. Okay, and now I messed it up because I didn't even like send myself. Just don't delete my points, please. And also, can I like go not in the middle of a slide? That would be fantastic. Okay, there we go. So I saved it. Yeah, just yeah. Oh, stop going backwards, car, please. God, my driving is so bad. Oh my god, I'm just losing it now. Now it's gotten to the point where like I just feel like I'm losing it at every single corner. I am trying to send it so I have as much angle as I possibly can because I'm trying to point drift here. Oh my god, and then going downhill as well messes with it so hard. I need to stay much higher in the revs as well. I can't just let the revs drop like that. It is my fault on my bad driving for having a spin out like that so easy. Because if I'm constantly on power, even just in a lower gear and higher in the revs, it won't end up doing snapback oversteer like that. It's just my crappy driving. I want to go again, man. This thing can pull off a 1.1 mil like it's nothing. Except I keep going off road like an idiot. I want to do one more run, just for it's just for me, just because I know I can do it. Bollocks. The whole of that just to rewind here. Oh, just go back onto the road again. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm still gonna do it though. I'm still gonna get 1.1. It is mad how good it is. After all that though, I had such a clean run all the way up until that point and then I had to rewind. Why am I sending it so hard again, man? It's always this place as well, in like most cars. It's because the elevation change messes with me. And I also keep thinking that this corner is just not as like tight as it is. And I just send it really, really hard. And I realize I have to slow down a lot more, and then my back end just overtakes my front. Here's 1 mil, nice and easy. There's 1.1 mil. That's also very easy. What a weird car to like turn into a drift build. It's just not something I'd ever really like think about. I mean, to be honest with you, I've done like the Funko and stuff like that, which those are also very ridiculous cars to try and slide with. So it's just weird that this thing just works like this. It's weird the responsiveness and how quickly it changes direction. That's what I'm like so weirded out by it. Because apart from that, I mean, you can all-wheel drive slide pretty much anything in this game. But it's just how responsive and nice it is, the control. That's just the strange part. But it's nice. I do like it, and this is why I play this game. Like for stuff like this. This is why I enjoy taking your guys' tunes, because sometimes you send me like the weirdest shit, and it's just so fun to drive. Like I said, I love driving and building cars that aren't supposed to do what stuff like basically stuff that isn't built for a specific thing do that specific thing really well. And stuff like this thing being really good at drifting or like really, really fun. You know? Anyway, very, very good car. I do appreciate the build. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up, I want to pick this guy's Mosler because he built it for the Goliath, and I think like the Goliath is definitely one of the events in this game that didn't really care that much about doing. I think I've done a few attempts on a few different like classes, but I haven't really like tried it properly. He got a 923 on the Goliath, apparently. It's pretty easy to drive, just stay out of first and second gear. They're too short, also stock brakes. That's understandable. That is understandable. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. 462 399 640. That's the share code for the Mosler. Godlike Racer, apparently. Race suspension, slick tire compounds, rear wheel drive. Okay, that's fine. Top of S2. We'll work with that. We will work with that. And I've bugged it. Am I now in X class? I am. I need to... Oh, I can't remember how you do this again. Do I just go into this? I can't remember how you do this. There we go. Fixed it. For whatever reason, it's like on like the verge of being S or being X class. So sometimes it'll like change it into X class, even though it's still 998 as you can see now. And it's the same tune that I put on. It's just yeah, it's just it's for, like I said, for whatever reason, it just ends up being sometimes in X class and sometimes in S2. I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Okay, Goliath. It's a event, which, like I said, I haven't really spent too long on. Have I done any in S2? I have. S1, I think I've done some. S2 is the time that I got, was it? That was in the BTTB, which is slow because, I mean, the BTTB is a really good handling car, except it's slow speed-wise. I feel like what you need here is more like a power build type of vibe, I'm pretty sure. So, my original time... Well, this guy did a 923, which is much faster. Much faster. And obviously, as you can see, even Dom did a 929 in the Mosler. So I'm guessing the Mosler is the way to go for this. Those two things. So let's try and beat myself, basically. I'm probably not going to be doing a 9 anything on my first attempt. So I think I'll have to practice a little bit more. But at least, compared to what I did the other day, what's it called? The Goliath in Horizon 4, at least on this one I can actually kind of, you know, do it, because I know it. Stock brakes are a bit annoying. We'll have to figure that out as well. I don't know what sort of speed I need to have here as well. Ooh, yeah, brakes are doo-doo. Brakes are bad. brakes are bad for this. What speed can I carry through this? I have to get used to driving this thing as well. Oh, it grips. Oh my god, it's grippy. Look at how much faster it is compared to the BTTB. I think the BTTB is better around, like, oh my god, some of the corners. Some of the tighter ones, I think. It does have world records in some places. The Goliath is definitely not one of them. I'm going to absolutely destroy my old time, but if it's going to continue like this, basically, I'm going to absolutely annihilate my old time. I'm good with my throttle control. Don't you worry about your first and second gear being too short. I will control the hell out of that throttle. First, I can't even see myself on the minimap anymore. The grip is nuts on this thing. It's really, really good. Oh my god, man. I am leaving the BTTB behind. Like it's nothing else. Okay. A little bit slower there. I'm gonna get 10 minutes something. I'd assume. Since I'm not too well versed with this build. It's kind of just my first time driving it, obviously. I don't know how fast I can really go through some of these corners. Sometimes you can like completely ignore the braking line, you know? And you can just go much faster. But right now I'm going to try and follow it at least a little bit. See, like here, I think I just don't have to follow the braking line. You just go. I need to lift off here. Yeah, it is sketchy in some areas when I don't know how fast I should be going. You know what I mean? I'm also, you can even see my driving line is poor because I'm trying not to like stick too far to the edges. So I don't know when I should start like steering into corners to be very accurate. I mean, obviously everything will come with time. So if I spend like a half an hour to an hour just playing with this car, I'll end up getting used to it. I'll be able to do some serious times on the Goliath. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'll do this one lap and then I'll leave it. Maybe in some other video I'll try and revisit this. And I'll use this tune, or I'll use the world record tune on this thing. I don't know if the Mosler is the world record holder on this track. Could be. Pretty sure it is. But I think I already have the world record tune because I've done videos in the past on the fastest or the best handling cars in each class. So pretty sure I already have the world record tunes for all of these. So I think in some video at some point, if you guys want to see it, I'm going to attempt to see, like, that braking line is completely pointless there. Like, I didn't need to brake at all. I just lifted off in fifth and that was it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was sketchy. This thing on stock brakes is not the best thing in the world. You can see it when you're slowing down for stuff and you're pressing the brakes down and you're like, uh-oh. It's just not slowing down. Or it's doing it very, very, very slowly. Kind of want to look back to see where I am, but like where my ghost is. Oh my! I can't see it. I genuinely cannot see it. I'm probably a minute faster already. But I think in this area here. Yeah, look, I'm not even like. I genuinely cannot see it. It's still not there. Mad. It is mad how much better this thing is compared to the BTTB. Also, I'm pretty sure the BTTB is a user-submitted tuner. Or maybe I just tried it? I don't even know, to be honest with you. I can't remember when or why I used the BTTB on this track. There's so many videos that I put out there that it'll just get lost in my mind. Like, I just won't be able to remember everything. All the builds and everything that I've done. I've had people before where they would tell me, it's like, mate, you've done this before. I'm like, yeah, brilliant. I definitely don't remember it. Not a chance I'll remember it. There's like 3,000 videos on my YouTube channel. There's definitely no way I'll remember all my videos that I've done, especially like random little builds and stuff like that, or like just tunes being sent in by some people. Some of them very much stand out, but some of them definitely don't. They just get lost in my brain. It's like stuff on the Golden Tokyo. I remember when I used to review cars just specifically for that track. And people used to send me stuff out, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like is this the fastest car? I don't even know if this is the fastest car on the track. And then I'll end up looking at the thing, I was like, oh my god, I've genuinely just reviewed the same car that was already, I already drove on this track before. It's a bit weird, but I mean, like I said, it's just hard to remember everything. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say anything negative about this build. I don't really have much to compare it to, but just from the way it drives, I mean, it's fast as hell, and it handles really, really nicely. Like I said, the Mosler probably is, just in general, not even just this tune, but the Mosler is probably, like, the best car for the Goliath, and for doing, like, runs like this in S2, so I'm not really surprised that it's good on this track. I'm just kind of taking it all in, you know what I mean? Bro, it's so easy to drive. Like, I haven't made, like, any, like, major mistakes with it. I haven't pushed it to its limits either. As in, like I said, even my driving line, you can see how bad it is, where I'm trying to, like, kind of position myself more, like, in the middle of the road. So if I do make, like, a tiny little mistake, I have room to, like, go wide and stuff like that. But obviously, if I took this seriously, and we were driving more for like placement on the leaderboards, I definitely would be much better driving line-wise. I think I've done that before, and I got to that point and I ended up just missing the checkpoint because I forgot it's only on the right side of the road. Yeah, the BTTB is just like close, man. I can't even see it. Absolutely fantastic car. If I could top 1,000, that'd be nice, but I don't think I will, because, like I said, I think I'm going to get like 10 minutes something. I think there's so many areas where I can go faster. It'll probably be about a minute faster. But we'll see. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating. We shall see. I'm very close to the beach, which is where the finish line is, of course. I'm about a minute off, I think, what Dom had, which was it 9:29. But I do still have a way to go. Nice. Careful now. I definitely can get the back end to pop out and oversteer out and spin. So I need to be very careful still. Especially like fourth and then third as well, 100%. I can get this thing to get the back end to jump out and oversteer. Yeah, well, there's a time that this guy got with this car. It's just flown past. Same with Dom's time. Only a few corners left anyway. Can I do sub 10? Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, it's so close. It's so close for a sub 10, but it's just not gonna happen. That is so much faster though than my old time. Oh my god, it's almost 2 seconds faster. Or 2 minutes, sorry, not 2 seconds. 1 minute and 45 seconds faster. It's a sick tune. Again, I took it very, like, lightly, anyway. As you'd be able to notice. Yeah, I kind of want to try, make this into a video of its own. Just drive around the Goliath, because it's just such a sick track. With a lot of different corners and a lot of places to make mistakes. So, I kind of want to try and maybe do a video where I dedicate it just to this track. Especially with driving it in S2. Because S2 is obviously going to be the hardest. Well, it's not actually going to be the hardest one to drive, but S2 is definitely going to be like a nice challenge, you know? Okay, well, I did what, 10:04? 10:04. We'll see where I am in the world with that. I'm going to guess 3,000 in the world. Maybe. Maybe. That's just a guess. Like I said, I kind of want to try and dedicate a whole video to this instead of just me doing it again and again and again now. But the car is very sick. I think I can 5,000 almost. Okay, I could definitely position myself into top 1,000 with this thing. 100%. I mean, sure, this guy's done it. This guy did it. He did a 9:23. If I can I go in the world? Can I even see him? I can't see him. So this is from my club, friends and club. Obviously, Dom is there. So if I go to global and I start scrolling down, how many of these scores are cheated, by the way? Let's see. Okay, so about here, I think, is when they start being legit. Yeah, all these are automatic. So I guess from here down, maybe. Maybe from here down. This guy's using manual clutch, no ABS. It looks like this is a legit score. So maybe from here down is where the scores start getting legit. So about 88 positions are cheated. Unless some of these are also cheated as well in the middle. Like that guy's automatic everything. Centenario. Max level. This guy's cheating as well. So yeah, there's still a few scores. Still a few scores here that are cheated. So what are we looking at then? I want to see if I can find this guy. Because I probably will. What did they say? 9:23. There he is. He's not lying about the score. He did get it. 9:23.297. That's fast. That's very, very fast. And then Dom should be somewhere down here as well. Yeah, cool. I like it. I really, really like it. It's a very, very good tune. Obviously, impressive tune as well. In terms of just going for like leaderboard stuff. So, yeah, try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you for the tunes, everybody. I appreciate it. They're very, very good. And actually very, very fun. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And of course, like I said before, if you want to send over some tunes for you. Some tunes for me, from you, that you guys want me to try. Do it over on Discord. Link to that is down below. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.